Hi everybody, it is Friday and I've just had a delivery of groceries from Waitrose. I don't usually shop at Waitrose, or not regularly. The Waitrose in our town is in the city centre, so if I'm in town for other things and I just need a few bits, I'll pop into Waitrose, and then every so often they'll send me kind of a money off coupon to do a bigger shop. So as I'm still on crutches, as I didn't want to go to the grocery store this weekend, I took advantage of that. So the bill came to £140, which is what I'd expect in Waitrose, but I had a £25 off coupon, so that brought it down to 115. Got quite a lot of fruits and vegetables, got quite a bit of meat type of stuff, and some non-food items that we needed. So I'll probably need to get a few little bits during the week, but essentially I've got most of what I need here now to run us right through to next weekend. So I'll turn you around, show you what I bought, and then at the end, as always, I'll show you what I'm planning to make for dinner for the rest of the week. So there is our sweep. As you can see, it goes further round than it usually does, which I would hope for the amount of money it cost. It's Waitrose, you know it's going to be expensive. I didn't need a lot of store cupboard items, and most of what I got was refrigerated meats and fruits and vegetables, and those things always make the price up. So yes, I could have probably got most of this in Aldi for a lot less money, or even probably in Tesco's or Sainsbury's, but with the amount of meat and produce that I got, it would have been an expensive week anyway. So I just took advantage of trying some Waitrose things, or picking up some things that we haven't had recently, just to take advantage of the money off coupon and not have to drive into town this weekend. So non-food items, I got some of this when I'm just doing a quick hair wash in the morning before work. I like to use the 2-in-1, and I really like this one. I've always loved green apple shampoo since when I was a teenager. There was a green apple shampoo came out and I loved it, and I've always loved it ever since. This one, now this is for Caleb. It's an O-Tears one. Now there is no way we obviously can detangle his afro hair. However, I find this sort of shampoo does give it a nice softer feel, so it doesn't obviously take the curl out of it and completely detangle it, but it does enable him to get a comb through it, and it is an organic type of shampoo. It's got organic watermelon essential oils, so that's for him. I got 2 little pots of bottles of hand soap, just to we keep a couple of those in stock. And I noticed we didn't have any. I got some Calpol. I went to grab medicine cabinet stuff to take with us on holiday, and realised our Calpol was out of date. We don't ever use the whole thing. Caleb just never, touch wood, touch our wooden countertop here. Caleb just does not get ill. He's always been very healthy. The only things he's really had have been bumps and bruises and cuts and scrapes from being active, but not actually ill. So we never get through this before it goes out of date, but I've just got some in just in case we need it. Now I've said that, he'll come home from school not feeling well or something. I got some of the little in between brushes, cleaning brushes, just to keep around. Sometimes I like to use those when I'm at work, if I'm going into a meeting or something, and just after lunch. Bread, we got a best of both. And I got a pack of these. These are the Waitrose 6 fresh and flavoursome large mixed rolls. They look really tasty actually. They're quite soft. We like soft rolls and not crunchy rolls or crispy rolls here. So I'm hoping we can use those over the weekend with some of the other stuff I got for some nice sandwiches. A pack of large wraps. Some of this cooking chorizo. This I really like to use in pasta dishes, just chopping it up in omelettes. If I'm doing something with chicken, I sometimes do this as well, like if we're doing wraps or something like that. So really like to use that, and I like the Waitrose do these little pieces. If you can see that, they're little pieces of chorizo, so you can just use what you need and then keep the rest. Cereal, we got some Waitrose version of Weetabix and Waitrose Rice Krispies, and then all this crunchy, tangy blueberry and cranberry granola, not cranberry granola. That just looked really tasty. I like to have granola with yogurt sometimes in the morning and fruits, so I thought that would be a nice summery one. A pack of salt and vinegar crisps. I needed some more sea salt, salad cream and brown sauce, a pack of the little shell pasta, some tea bags as we're out of those, dozen medium eggs. Then I got a tub of this Madagascar vanilla custard. I'm thinking I might make a sponge pudding this weekend, something like that for dessert on Sunday. And if I do, then I wanted to have some fresh custard and not have to make it. Again, I'm taking lots of shortcuts at the moment to avoid having to hobble around the kitchen too much. I then got some Italian prosciutto, a pack of the refrigerated kind of fresh udon noodles. I'm going to use those with some of the prawns to make myself some lunch for next week. Honey roast ham. I've got 2 butters. I'm jumping around a bit here. I've got 2 butters, a bottle of fresh orange juice, some Greek style natural yogurt and some buttermilk, which I use for when I'm doing chicken thighs. Some green pesto and some hummus. I fancied a bit of cheese this weekend, so I've got the creamy blue Castello cheese and an extra mature block of cheese and a little tub of grated Parmesan. Feeling a bit seafoody. I just really feel, I think it's because the nicer weather, it just makes me think of seafood. Now, we don't eat a lot of seafood in the house. Tony's not a big fish fan. He will eat fish. He likes salmon. He will eat cod. He'll eat like a fish pie if I make that up, but he doesn't particularly like prawns or shellfish or anything a bit too extravagant. So I've got some bits for me to have some kind of seafoody type lunches. So I got some of the cooked king prawns, some of the smoked salmon, and just some seafood sticks, which I like to have as snacks anyway. For the freezer, it's that time of year when you sometimes just want a scoop of ice cream or an ice cream cone. So I got some chocolate chip dairy ice cream and some Cornish, just vanilla dairy ice cream. I got a pack of raw king prawns for the freezer. Probably those are what I'll use with the noodles to make up something for my lunch for next week. I've heard a few people talking about these on their grocery hauls and meal plans. These are the crispy corn nuggets, and I'm told that they taste just like kind of McDonald's chicken nuggets. Not that that's a great thing probably to taste like, but when you've got kids, anything that is kind of that, a version of that goes down well. So I've just got some to try. Don't know how they'll go down here, but we'll see. I've got 3 pizzas. This is for tonight. So I've got a mushroom, bacon and mascarpone, a ham and pineapple, and pepperoni. So we'll cook those up with some salad for tonight. I got some frying steaks, some beef frying steaks for me and Caleb for one night next week. They're the Aberdeen Angus ones. And then for when we have that, Tony doesn't eat beef, I got these 4 pork minute steaks. Thought these were quite cool. They're just really thin little pork steaks, and he will eat all 4 of those. So I can cook those up in the same time it takes to cook the steaks. Keeping on the fish theme, I got 2 of the yellowfin tuna steaks. I do like the fish from Waitrose. I always think it's packaged well and it always is really tasty. And then I got this one, sea bass fillets with coriander, lime and chilli. And I think Tony will probably eat this. I think that would work for him. But I'm probably on the night I do fish just going to cook all of the fish and then he can see what he wants. 2 packages of chicken thighs, 2 packages of sausage, some just regular everyday sausages, and some of these gourmet with black pepper and nutmeg sausages. A pack of streaky bacon, that looks really nice actually. And then on to fruits and veg. Got sweet potatoes, some baking potatoes and some Jersey Royals, a punnet of mushrooms, a bag of mixed salad, some sweet corn, 3 avocados. I like to have avocados with seafood, so shrimp and avocado. So when I have my little seafood plate this weekend, I will have avocado with it. Some spring onions, a bit close there, some spring onions, the little sweet vine tomatoes, a pack of the baby corn and mange tout, and I'll probably include that with my noodles and shrimp. Some asparagus tips, some blueberries, a pack of mixed peppers. I got this little pack of tender stem broccoli. Now that's not enough for us, but this is for the guinea pig, and actually you probably can't hear that, but just me moving the packaging around is making him squeal. Whenever we are in the kitchen and open a packet of anything, it can be anything, it can be tissues or paper towels, kitchen towels, anything, he starts squeaking. So that is for him to try. He hasn't had broccoli since he's been with us, so we'll try him with that. Then we've got big punnet of strawberries, and some mixed green and red grapes. So that's the haul. It is an expensive haul for what I get, but I do think the quality is better. The fish definitely I prefer from Waitrose, and some of the fruits and vegetables are definitely better. And I bought some things like the smoked salmon and the shrimp that I wouldn't normally buy. They're just some treats for me because I'm still feeling a bit sorry for myself. So moving on to our meal plan for the week ahead. So we're starting Friday down here. We're having the pizzas with salad tonight. Tomorrow night we'll have breakfast for dinner, Brinner. My husband Tony is completely excited that the Nando's that's been coming to town near us has finally opened this last week. It's about a 5-minute drive from our house, so I probably won't ever see him at meal times again. But we have said we'll go on Sunday and have dinner at Nando's just because it is finally open. Monday we'll have the fish with some new potatoes and salad. Tuesday we'll do the steaks with baked potatoes, salad and corn. Wednesday I'll do chicken thighs with some roasties and baked beans. And then on Thursday, sausage with mash and frozen vegetables, just steamed vegetables. So there are a few things that I will probably need to pick up, a couple of bits for Caleb's lunchbox once he's decided what he wants next week. But as I put this order in well in advance, you know, when I do that, I didn't really think about little bits that I might, the sort of things you just pick up when you're in the store. So that's the benefit of shopping online, but it's also a bit of a drawback in that you then have to go and pick up some of those bits if you didn't get them. So anyway, we're looking forward to our weekend ahead. Then we just got next week and then it's a bank holiday again. So we quite like this time of year. Lots of extra days at home for family activities. But we'll check out now. I'll get the groceries put away and we'll see you back on the seesaw soon.